About an hour by public bus from central Krakow lies Poland's underground wonder, the Wieliczka Salt Mine. A source of salt for 6,000 years, the first shafts of the mine were dug 800 years ago. A key part of Poland's history, it was on the first list of 12 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Queues for tours are divided by language. English was the most popular this day. When it was our group's turn to go, we started downstairs. And down. And down. Until finally we reached the first actual level of the mine, 210 feet down, by far the deepest underground that we had ever been. Guided tours are mandatory for all visitors, and we were given audio headsets, but mine never worked properly. And while our guide seemed very knowledgeable, unfortunately her English wasn't great, and I understood less than half of what she said. But despite those issues, it was still an incredible tour. Salt was harvested here as early as 6,000 years ago by collecting briny water that bubbled up to the surface, similar to what we saw at the ancient salt mine of Maras in Peru's Sacred Valley of the Inca. The first mine shaft was dug here in the 13th century, with wooden machines that were powered by hand to haul up the salt. There are natural caverns and formations, but the vast majority is man-made. Floors and corridors carved out of salt, grooves for cartwheels cut into it, and offices deep beneath the surface. Horses were brought down to help do the work, and entire generations were born, lived their whole lives, and died in the mine shafts. Electricity replaced the horses, and larger chambers were cut. Like this gift shop halfway through the tour that included a welcome modern set of restrooms. From the beginning, the miners got creative, carving works of art out of salt. Like this statue of Polish scientist Nicholas Copernicus, who visited the mine 500 years ago. The miners dug deeper over time. Level 2 was 300 feet down, and our tour descended to level 3, 450 feet below the surface. A second miner's tour is a bit more rugged and takes a second route. But the mine goes much deeper, 9 levels in all, nearly 1,100 feet down. Mining disrupted the natural flow of water, and sometimes it pooled into crystal clear underground lakes. But there was always the problem of flooding, and water needed to be pumped out, even from level 1. Ultimately, flooding caused commercial mining to end in 1996, after 8 centuries of continuous operation. Miners didn't just work down here, they also worshiped down here. The massive St. Kinga Chapel is dedicated to the patron saint of Poland and patron saint of salt miners. A Polish princess, a legend says that Kinga's engagement ring was lost in a Hungarian salt mine and recovered 350 kilometers away in the Wieliczka mine. The carvings in the chapel are some of the most spectacular in the whole mine. And a statue of St. Kinga is behind the chapel's altar, carved entirely of salt. 2 hours after we'd entered, we reached level 3, 450 feet underground. The final gift shop was in a massive cavern. And they sold salt that was still harvested in limited quantities. So we bought some for our traveling mini kitchen. They also have the deepest restaurant in the world. When we saw signs for the exit, we'd assumed we were done. But there were more stairs and another hallway. And another and another. It took a half hour, but we finally reached the elevator up. From Poland, our adventures continue in the United Kingdom, so stay tuned.